What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a civil engineer.
I want to be a software engineer.
I want to be an engineer.
I would like to be a doctor.
I want to be a missionary in India.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
It's very simple. This is what I believe, and I'm willing to die for it.
Dreams without goals remain dreams, just dreams, and ultimately fuel disappointment.
So overall, how would you say your grades are?
They're okay, they're just average, mostly C's.
I'm not a straight A student, but I'm not a failing student. I haven't failed any courses.
My weighted is a 4.332 and my unweighted is a 3.656.
A 3.3 unweighted.
My dad didn't go to college and my mom only has her associates.
That's what my parents did, and it was acceptable back then.
My parents dropped out of college so they can support their family.
They feel like they have to go to college right after college, high school. That's always the stigma, and that's why I sort of feel like intimidated sort of by saying that I'm not going to college as soon as I go out of high school. That depends usually. So for example, it always seems, since in our society especially, it seems like white people or Caucasian people or people of lighter skin generally have a head start in education, but if you look around a little bit, it's not even necessarily just them. There's just plenty of people. It's diverse. It's not shown. Like, our media just reinforces that stigma in the back of our heads.
I mean, I think we all see it when we're younger. Like from the time you're little, especially when you're a minority, you kind of get exposed to the differences between the minority world and the majority world. Majority being like the typical white student. So in class, they just, I don't know, it's kind of the way they're raised, so they have different skills, they have different opportunities.
Yes, especially in this AP Lang class. All the ethnic people sit on one side and all the Caucasian people sit on the other.
It really depends on what we want to do. Our generation is going to be the generation to change it if we want to. Because like our parents, they didn't really do anything, they just dealt with it. But now that we're older, a lot of kids that are our age or like in their 20s, they have made the steps to talk about it and start a change.
The minorities who have the drive and work ethic to advance in today's society still don't meet the American standards. Sean McIlvey conducted a study between the older and newer generations and found that 22% of Caucasians between the ages of 17 and 34 think African Americans are unintelligent. The racial and ethnic inequality in education has a long and persistent history in the United States.
In my experience, African Americans can be really smart. There's definitely African Americans that are smarter than me, and there's definitely Asians in the school that aren't as smart as you thought they would be.
Well, if you had the choice, would you choose work or higher education or select college?
That's a problem. That's a question that I do have a problem with in general. The reason why is because education never stops. Education never stops, and the reason why is you're constantly learning something. There's always something to learn.
My academic goal is just to get into college.
I'll choose school, because you can go farther with your education. Like if I go to work now at 16, I'm going to be stuck in that one position for like majority of my life. But if I go to school and get good grades, then I'll go to college, I can get better grades, and then I'll get more money. Like the higher education, the more money you make.